Hey everybody, Chef Fritz here. I'm in my backyard here and we're getting ready to cook up this beautiful picanha right here. So we're gonna slice it up, skewer it up, and then I'm gonna season it up with some beautiful Melendez green sauce and some of my pork and prey. So let's get started here. So there's two ways to cut the picanha. The way we're gonna do it, because we're gonna use these cool Argentinian style skewers, is we're gonna cut it across the grain, because when we slice it, we want it to be nice and easy to chew, so it's not too tender. If you want to do it steak-wise, like a regular steak, you'd cut it long ways, because you're going to cut it into pieces this way. So if you look here, you can see the grains are coming this way. So we're going to slice this up into about a little over an inch and a half steaks. So what we're looking for is about that, and then we'll fold them up and we'll skewer them. We're just going to slice these real quick. So we'll skewer them up, and then we'll get them seasoned up, and then we'll get them over our hot wood fire grill that's right behind me. Again, using these skewers, careful, they do have a point. They're not sharp, but they do have a point. So making like a little C shape here. The first part's always kind of hard to get through because there's a little bit of a membrane on the back side of the picanha where the fat cap is. So I like to just pop it down so I can get it through that last piece there. And then you're just gonna slide it up. Make sure it's nice and even on there. We'll do probably 3 of these full-size pieces, and I'll use a second skewer to make up the second little skewer here. So first thing I'll do is I'll season up with some salt and pepper here. So just some good old-fashioned kosher salt. And then, like I said, I'm using some of this Melendez green sauce here. So stuff is really awesome. If you guys haven't checked it out, I would definitely check out Melendez. They've got some awesome products. They've got ketchups, all sorts of things. I'm just gonna get a little bit on each one. I just wanted to use this as kind of like a binder, just like you would do with pork, roast, or any of those kind of things. I just want to add a little extra flavoring because it has a little bit of heat on this green sauce, but not too much. And then I'm using my pork and prey rub. Again, this is meant for just a traditional barbecue style type stuff that you want to cook out in your backyard. So grilling, smoking, those kind of things, even roasting in the oven, it's great. But for this application, it's great. It works really good with beef. It's meant for more pork type dishes and stuff, but for this beef picanha, it's gonna be amazing. So I wanna get a nice, good, generous, heavy coating. You want it to stick. The nice thing about this is that as you roast it, it's gonna just melt in. All that flavor is gonna melt in to the picanha itself. So again, just nice heavy coating. You want it to stick on there really well. And that's it. So that's our first skewer done. We'll stick that one on the grill once we finish up the second one. All right, let's get these guys on the grill here. So we've got open fire here with these set on here. So I'm also using some of that good charcoal. That's how I got my fire base started. And then I've just got some fresh wood. I've got some hardwoods. I've got oak, a little bit of hickory in there, and a little bit of cherry just for some extra flavor. So we'll let these sit on there. We'll rotate them as we go, just getting a nice cook on them. We're looking for around 125, 120, somewhere in that range. So we want it to be a nice medium rare type cook. So, but while we're doing this, it's cooking. We're gonna cut up these onions, and we're gonna get these onions on here too, so we can get them nice and charred up the way we're looking for it. Cool. All right. All right, so we're just gonna cut up some chunks of onion here because they're gonna go right on the grill. Don't want them too thin, don't want them too thick. Just because we want a nice little grill on them. These on the grill, season them up just a little bit with salt and pepper, and then we'll get them nice and charred. Be good to go. All right, guys, so while our picanha is in the back cooking, we're gonna make up a quick garlic aioli. All it is fresh garlic, some lemon juice, some mayo of your choice. So in this case, I'm using Hellmann's because that's what's up here. Some olive oil, and then just salt and pepper. It'll be real quick and easy. Just gonna mince up the garlics nice and small. Obviously you wanna make sure you take off all of the outside pieces here. I like to save this stuff too. If you like to get a little extra flavor when you smoke, you can add this stuff. It's already dry. It goes really good. It gives you a nice little garlicky, kind of smoky flavor. Do the same thing with the onion. So just make sure you pop all these off. And then I always trim off the little end piece, so the connecting piece. Again, just trimming off the little buds, these little end pieces where it connects to the bottom of the bulb. Like I said, it takes 2 seconds. Those can go in the waste, or you can keep them, put those into your compost. It works really well. Now I'm just gonna smush this down. I want to release the flavors, plus just makes it real easy to mince. All we're doing, like I said, is just quick mince. Doesn't have to be extremely small. We just want it small enough where you're not getting huge chunks. You can see it's minced up pretty well. Little pieces here. Only took me a few minutes, you know, a minute maybe to cut all this up. It's gonna go straight into my bowl here. Stuff off the board. All right, so I'm looking for this recipe is about a 1/4 cup of mayo here. So also 2 ounces. If you like it in ounce version instead. Salt, pepper, so about a pinch and a half, and then we'll taste it again as we go. Looking for about a tablespoon of olive oil. And then for your lemon, just cut it up. So just big thing is you don't want any lemon seeds in there, so make sure that when you squeeze it out, you can use a squeezer, juicer, whatever you want to do, or you can just cup your hand like this, let all the juice fall through, and then just save any seeds, go in the trash, and then all you're doing is whisking. Now, this is literally just a quick base aioli. You can also add in, if you want to add flavors, you can make it a chipotle aioli, whatever you like for your aioli sauces. So it's literally just a mayo base. You want it spreadable, which is basically what we have here. Quick taste. Always want to taste for seasoning. Nice and garlicky, nice and lemony. Salt's perfect, and the pepper's good. So that's it. We're gonna call it a day. So that's our aioli. That'll get spread onto our grilled ciabatta bread that we're gonna do in a minute here. Let's go check on this picanha. All right, so this picanha is cooking here. You can see some of the charred looking item. So I use a lot of sugar in my pork and prey seasoning. So a lot of that's just some of the sugar that's just kind of cooking on there, which isn't a big deal. It flakes off, but it is open fire, so having a little extra char on there, it's kind of part of the whole atmosphere when you're cooking. So our grilled onions are coming along. That's what we're looking for. You want a nice little char on it. All that's gonna go into our sandwich. So just grilled up pieces here. All right, so this picanha is almost ready. Probably pull it off now. Tastes amazing already. So let's pull these off and we're gonna rest them. All right, so we're gonna rest these picanha here. So just stick them in the pan for now. Let all this, you can already see all the juices kind of coming off here. So we're gonna rest these for about 5 or so minutes. And we'll slice them up. We've got the onions and stuff here too. Gonna put this stuff all up. We'll clean up the board here. And then we're gonna take our ciabatta bread that we have off the side here. We're gonna grill it up really quick. And then we're gonna just start putting together our whole sandwich. We'll slice up the picanha, and we'll basically get our bread and sandwich ready to go. All right, so we've got this beautiful ciabatta bread here. So it's already sliced it. You can see the nice airy holes that are in there. All right, and all we're gonna do here is we're gonna add just a little bit of olive oil. We're gonna grill it up so it's nice and soft, little crispiness to it. Add some salt to it, because why not? All right, and then we're gonna take these over, we're gonna put them on the grill, and we're gonna grill them up real quick. All right, so we got the ciabatta right here, so we're gonna take that out, and now we're gonna take our rested picanha here. So again, little extra caramelization's not a big deal. It is open fire, so you're gonna burn and get a little bit of char on some of that stuff. It's not a big deal. It just all adds to the flavor. So all we're gonna do here is push these down a little bit, just so they don't slide off the board too much. And then we're just gonna do nice thin slices into the picanha. Let's see where we're at with everything. So we got some nice pink here. So we're just Building a nice little sandwich. You can see it's still juicy in here. Nice and pink. Our thinner cut's a little bit more cooked than I would like, but it's all right. It'll be all great on this nice ciabatta bread here. Let's take off some more. So, let's see here. Nice pink, that's what we're looking for. Got all that flavor, still a little bit of fat on there. If you don't like all the fat, you can always trim it off. So I know some people aren't as big on fat, so I'll usually kind of trim off some of it just for people, especially when I'm doing these for like events and things like that for people, just because some people don't enjoy all the fat. And that's it, and that's all we're gonna do is we're gonna just cut this up until I get enough here for the sandwich that we have. And then we're gonna try this thing. And I know it's gonna be great because I can tell already. All right, let's start building this sandwich here. So we got our grilled ciabatta here that we have our aioli, the garlic aioli that we made. So this garlic aioli, it's gonna be a little saltier, which is perfect because it's gonna pair really well with the meat. So we're just gonna literally put this on, spread it out. I wish you could smell it. It has a beautiful garlicky smell. You can hear it's nice and crusty, just the way we want it. So I'm gonna put my onions on the bottom, and then we'll top it with the meat. So look, if you can tell, they're nice and soft. They're kind of getting buttery a little bit. So I want some of that char onion in there because it adds to the flavor. So just gonna layer these onions on there. You don't need too much. So I want this kind of a thin layer, but we wanna make sure we get a little bit with every bite. And let's just layer this beautiful meat on there. So that's what we're looking for. I mean, this is a nice, big old fat mounded meat sandwich here, right? So it's nice and rustic, and that's it. So that's our sandwich here. So got this big old fat meat sandwich. Ciabatta's nice and crispy. It's still nice and warm, which is perfect for us. Let's slice into this. Let's see what we're looking at. Let's go halfway. Let's do the full halfway picture so we can show people. That's it, right? Big old fat sandwich. We're gonna slice these up and we're gonna eat these here. And they're gonna be amazing, I guarantee it. The flavors are awesome. So the pork and prey is great. It has a nice sweet taste to it. It's got the heat. It's got a well-rounded flavor to it. You're really gonna enjoy it. And then that Melendez adds just the right amount of heat to it and enough of that the green sauce flavor to it. I guarantee you're gonna love it. You guys should check out Melendez too if you guys already haven't. They're pretty much anywhere. My products, you can get them pretty much anywhere at this point. Online, I'll be on Amazon hopefully soon, but you can check it out at my website at www.chefjefffritz.com if you're looking for anything, and you can look at the products section and check this out. So I'm gonna slice these up. Let's eat some of these sandwiches here. Taste. You guys gotta try this. This is amazing. Check them out, guys. Follow me online, chefjefffritz.com, chef_Jeff_Fritz, pretty much on all social media. You guys wanna check this out.
What's up, guys? Guzman from Guzman Multimedia. Chef Fritz, camera guy. I can't wait to try this. I gotta try it. Is it really that good?
It's that good, man. You're gonna wanna try it.
All right.
You might need another piece, though.
Appreciate you. This will be my payment for the day. I'll take the whole thing. This is so good. I hope you guys are trying this. And by the way, yes, I'm talking with my mouth full because it's so good. Oh my goodness.
It's pretty damn good.
Chef Fritz, you gotta try seasoning, the Wolf Pack.
And we got friends, guys.
Oh.
You're gonna check out these guys too. They're gonna eat some food too.
You're gonna give them a piece, right? Like that little piece right there?
Yeah.
All right.
Go.
Check out his stuff.
Check it out, guys.
So good.